I'll show you why. You ready for this? Check this out. Flip. Have you ever seen something flip in a more ugly way? This destroyed me the first time I saw it reversed. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so I've got 2 duplicates of this document because I really need to strip them away. There is the one that I've been building the new puppet, so the new onion rig on, and then one that I'm going to be putting all of the actual branding stuff in. At the moment, it's all just grouped down here. Old 2015 branding with lots of displays. So we'll have a bit of a look through there and see what there is. Some things are going to be very hidden because there's 9 dimensions of places where things could be stored. I need to try and get my head together on where this is at as well. Because I whipped this up in, I think, January. And like coding, node and rigging stuff, once it's been a couple of months, it's just gone. Like, what's this? This layer is called Drawing 2, and it's just got one substitution in it called 2021. Oh, okay. So this must have been when I brought the old logo out and sort of just put them side by side. Here's all the designs of figuring out what the new one should look like. Because throughout 2019, he looked more like this and was just a very, very simple drawing. That stream's lying around. I'll try and edit it together and get it uploaded one day if you want to see how that came together. So we're just looking through main working right now. So this is all the rough stuff, which we definitely don't need in this video, this file. Deform down, yeah, that's all reference stuff. And I think this is all controllers for all this deck here. So we really don't need anything for the character, but what do we have here? Oh, this is just the old onion, but it's flat. Let's have a look at all the parts because I'm about to delete this. So outlines, contours, highlights, base, and shade on its own. Yeah, so this was all just a flat drawing. And then it got broken up into parts before the original rig was made, which is silly. Should do it that way. Old avatar, deleted. Gone forever. Never see him again. Show you why we'll never... Actually, we will see him one more time. I'll undo it back into existence. I'll show you why. You ready for this? Check this out. Flip. Have you ever seen something flip in a more ugly way? This destroyed me the first time I saw it reversed. And the real terrifying thing is this how everybody else saw the regular one this whole time? Oh no. How embarrassing. And he'll never be seen again. Thank goodness. Have I ever used Moho? No, I haven't. I really like what I've seen from it, though. Its Master Controller game seems pretty unreal. And it's been using Master Controller-like systems for a really, really long time. Harmony only got them a couple of versions ago. And then it only really became usable a version or 2 after that. Like, you needed to know some scripting in order to get running. Which is pretty full on. Because I need to figure out how I built this guy. And I can show you some of the weird problems I'm having with it. If there's any other riggers in the chat, then hopefully you can help me solve some of these. Because I'm treading new ground in a few places. Probably shouldn't have used the master file to quickly place things around. Oh, there we go. It looks like I used some apply peg transformations to just get it into the right spot. What does this color override do? Who knows? What's this drawing 3 do? 2015. Oh, okay. That's old stuff. Bye. So some of these gadgets are kind of cool. I built some sliders here. Because these are just YouTube videos, I don't have time to animate something in its entirety. I need to be able to get as much movement out of this thing as I can as quickly as possible. The ultimate goal is to be able to animate about 60 seconds worth of footage in less than an hour, which is pretty insane. So one of those methods is I can pick up this and he can sort of just bop around like that. But so he can jump, there needs to be a way to actually disconnect these toes from the ground as well. So that's what this slider here is, toe lock. So as that turns off, the influence that handle has on the toes gets lost. And you also notice that I get a bit carried away on the interfaces here, and you can see the percentage and the on and off light changes. Although this can free roam, which I'll probably disable, which I just recently had to do with expressions. which both Ollie and Tracy were talking about. So I should probably get on that. Master controller systems are meant to appear in here. And I think there is a way now to get them to just be on permanently, which I think is important for animators. But I still have to group that weird selection to turn these on. And I'm experiencing a few issues with these as well. The head turn works pretty fine, but my eyelids are busted. They're not doing anything at all. Guess I built some eyebrows as well. I completely forgot that I even built eyebrows, but they're not working. Yeah, my pupils are still working, but their range is not exactly ideal. Like, see, that's not going all the way to the side there. If I turn the head, yeah, then it does. So it's fine. I might be able to leave that, but it's a bit odd. Lastly, down here is a mouth, which I haven't drawn an interface for yet, but there would be one for like each mouth state. So this was a bit of an experiment where rather than having just drawing substitutions, it is bent into shape with a deformer. So I can have dynamic tweens between mouth expressions, with the top being the happy mouths and the bottom being the sad mouths of the equivalent expression. It's a little strange moving between some, especially, so like that one's okay, how the lower teeth sort of move in. But when it switches to a closed teeth like that, it snaps in. It's kind of strange. And also into a closed mouth. So maybe I need to figure out how to have those ones sort of snap on and off. I'm not sure. I'm looking forward to getting this control deck sorted out. It's pretty wild right now, huh? It's like, this is just for those little levers. They have quite a lot of masking going on in order to get that, the whole red and green side and stuff. AK says, dude, I don't know how, but I got to your stream by AFK watching Steam profile designers. Huh. I guess we'll never understand the YouTube algorithm, hey. Well, thanks for stopping by nonetheless. Golly, I've worked a few jobs since doing this, and they all have different practices, traditions, and methods. So going back and looking at this is kind of startling now. So things like this, like, I don't know any productions where they really like using applied peg transformations, but I'm pretty sure I've got that in there. Yeah, so see that? I've got an automatic drop shadow to the hand, which ignores the contours. I thought that was really clever. Okay, so Carrie says, completely unrelated to any of this, but how would you go about making a walk or run cycle of your character? I'm having trouble imagining how the feet would move. Of your, as in mine, like how would I make a run cycle out of the onion? If that's your question, no. He is not made to walk. He's made for presenting to a camera in tutorials, and he has movements that are very specifically made for that. For characters that are rigged more competently, rough it by hand. Draw your key poses first, and then try and figure it out from there. Maybe even go for a hybrid, like keep the top half rigged and just lop off everything from the hips down and do that traditionally. And maybe once you're good enough, you could probably straight ahead it with the full puppet stop motion style. Looking at this, not really knowing where I'm at. Okay, hang on. I need to get my bearings. Okay, so it's the 9 angles across and then down, and then the same thing for the eyes. And then the blink information is there. So why did the blinks break? We also need to deactivate some stuff. You can tell I'm starting to concentrate because I start mumbling and talking really quietly, and then no one can hear what I'm saying. Delete. Put the first frame there. Deactivate that. Stop motion on. Best new feature, by the way. I was thinking about if there's any more handles like that I can put in. Do I need to navigate my way up the chain in order to get to the hand? No, that one's pretty good. The hair, if I remember right, has some control points on it. I'm trying to remember where I need to grab. So this is the kind of thing I want to fix, is there are points to grab the hair and move those around. But if I have to go into the node network to get to it, then that's a step too many. Or maybe it's because yeah, there you go. See that? So each one of these can be grabbed and it pulls that point. But I can't get to it by just picking up this. So the solution to that is to have a raw drawing above each point. Let's do that now. Bing. Physics 0.1. So if I draw in a circle. Oh, hopefully picking up this. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want. Nice little handy dandy hair control. A little big, hey. Come on. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, phew. It's so scary. Yes. Yes. Cool. Oops. Wait, selecting both of them won't do both. But if I select the 3 like that, that will work. Selecting those 3. Okay. So if I select the 3 nodes, then I can do it. But if I group select, then I won't. Is it because I'm selecting the artwork as well? If I shift select them. Okay, yeah, false alarm. All right, they're good. Adriana is also trying to sort out their Harmony stuff. Finally got free time to sort out my library and check what flash files I have left over from a million years ago. Oh man, that's a whole project. This stuff is only from a month ago and it feels like too much. Oh, here's another little trick I want to try out. It's from Ollie and Tracy. I can't remember where they heard it from. I'm sure it goes down the chain quite a bit. So I got this handle, but I can free move it, which, I mean, that's fine. It works, but it would be cool if it was locked to one position. So it's a easy place to have an expression, which is like where you apply code to a function, but you just have a really, really simple one where it's just a 0, as in you cannot do it. Oops. I added an expression, but I didn't apply it. You have a tween that is permanently locked to 0 and its number can never change. So if I set that to offset Y, yeah, then it can never go up or down. Call that 0. Bang. So now, it's only going up and down. I messed it up. Oh, I know what it is. This whole slider system that goes between 0 and 100, I initially built it up and down. So this is actually rotated flat on its side. So I need to turn off X. Yeah, there we go. But now my toe lock is an actual slider. Cool. Can you use a deformer to animate the thick and thin areas of a line, or would a turbulence node be better for that? Turbulence node sounds a bit overkill. You're talking about creating like a line boil effect, I guess. In which case, yeah, turbulence, yeah, on second thoughts would be quite good for that. I'm guessing if you're saying otherwise besides turbulence node, I'm guessing that's the method you've been told before now. Now, for any given layer, there are any given line, there are different ways to do it. So, pencil editor, you can pick up the beziers around the edges of a stroke and do it that way. Even brush strokes, you can do it now and wobble those around. I'm not sure if that can be keyframed. I don't think it can be keyframed. So there's no way to actually make it move or wobble that way. So I'm pretty sure turbulence is probably the best option. There may be other solutions, but I don't know why you would want to do it a different way. If that's it for now. It's about 4 o'clock now, so it's sort of reaching the point where this office becomes a little bit too hot to be in. So once again, I have failed to actually get this rig done while talking to people because it's just so bloody involved and difficult to concentrate while having a conversation. And every time I return to it, I lose my bearings. I forget where I'm even looking, and I have to spend the next 5 minutes just sort of looking at it again. Like, what's all this hanging off on the edge? I think I need to bite the bullet and just sort of do this off cam. I might call it for the day here. Definitely a good first pass on clearing the rubbish. Yes, I agree on that. All of the old branding stuff is gone. And I was really looking forward to really concentrating on this with people on the side, but I think I need to accept my weaknesses. That this just needs to be me on my own with a whole bottle of whiskey or something. But it's getting very sauna in here, so I must let go. All right. Thanks for coming, everyone. I'll talk to you all later. Take care. Bye. Thanks for watching. Consider following my Twitter for upcoming stream times and topics. Hey, maybe your question or suggestion or whatever will become a video topic of its own, like this one. Previous unedited full streams, as well as any relevant working files if there happens to be any, are available to my lovely patrons. Links for all that stuff and that are in the description. Yay! Okay, bye.